Harper Audio presents Colony, a novel by Anne Rivers Siddons, performed by Judith Ivey. I met Peter on the night of my first St. Cecilia ball. People always think it a romantic story, and in a way it is. I certainly thought so at the time. Only Darcy caught the truth of it all those years later. "Oh, God, how awful," she said. "How unfair to you both. How could anything else ever measure up after that?" How indeed. But we tried. Our whole life together, Peter's and mine, was spent trying to live up to that one enchanted night in the Carolina Low Country. On the Maine, we succeeded pretty well, I think. Decades later, when the musical, A Chorus Line, became thunderously popular, I was captivated with the bittersweet little ballad from it, What I Did for Love. I hummed and sang it, and asked Darcy to buy me the album, and played it all that summer in the cottage at Retreat. "Really, Gam, that's a harlot's song," she teased. Well, maybe not a harlot's, but a lady who's definitely been around the block. Not suitable at all for a doyenne. What scandalous thing did you ever do for love? Tell. I looked at her, blazing that summer in the fire and sun of her own first love. I had no doubt at all about the things she was doing for love. "I will tell you, I think," I said. "Only you, but not yet. You're a long way from ready to hear it." "Oh, come on, why not?" "Because you're not woman enough yet," I said. No matter. I would tell her one day. If she turned into the woman I thought she might, I would tell her what I did for love. Of all the women I had ever known in that beautiful place on Penobscot Bay, my granddaughter Darcy might, with luck, understand. And understand, too, the power of that love that was born on the banks of Wapoo Creek outside Charleston on a November night in 1921. The first time I heard his name was when my brother Kimball wrote to say that he was bringing a Princeton friend home for the St. Cecilia ball, and that I was to leave the 16th dance blank for him. "Well, he's got his nerve," I said to Aurelia, who had brought me the letter at breakfast. I was eating it alone in the kitchen of the old house. My father had long since vanished into the autumn swamp with his camera and field notebook. "Who got his nerve?" Aurelia said. "Kimball. He's bringing some total stranger home for the St. Cecilia and ordering me to save the 16th dance for him. Fat chance." Aurelia, gaunt and yellow and gold-toothed and loving, had been born and raised herself in Charleston. She knew that the 16th dance was reserved by iron tradition for husbands or sweethearts. She also knew Kimball and me as no other living soul did, not even our father, having raised him from toddlerhood and me from infancy after our mother died. "He got a name?" Aurelia said. I looked at the letter again. "Peter Chambliss," I said. "Peter Williams Chambliss, of the Boston Chamblisses, which means less than nothing to me and will no doubt remain so. Who does Kimball think he is? First he makes Daddy promise to take me to the stoop at St. Cecilia, and then he sends me a dress without even asking, just assuming it would fit and I'd love it and that I'd go in the first place." "Well," Aurelia said, "it do fit. And it the prettiest St. Cecilia dress I ever seen, and I seen a lot of 'em. Look like you ought to be grateful to Kimball for getting you a dress like that and getting you some boy to dance with. If he don't take care of you, what you think gonna become of you?" "Why does anything have to become of me?" I said. "Nothing's become of me so far, and I've been perfectly happy. If you mean I won't get married or whatever, who cares?" "What else you gonna do? You gonna stay out here with the coons and the gators after me and your daddy is gone, run wild out in them woods till you 80? Who you think gonna take care of you if you don't go to them balls and parties and get yourself a husband?" "Well, it's not going to be any stupid Peter Williams Chambliss of the Boston Chamblisses," I snapped. "I'll wear the dress and I'll go to the ball because Daddy says I have to, but I will not dance with that damn Yankee." 1 month later, on an afternoon of still, sullen gray warmth, a great black Packard touring car came wallowing up on the pitted gravel drive.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?